Will the Senate please come to order? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Aquino. Senator Awa. Senator Chang. Senator DeCoit.
Here.
Senator Dela Cruz. Senator Elefante.
Here.
Senator Favela. Senator Fukunaga.
Excused.
Senator Gabbard. Senator Hashimoto. Senator Ihara.
Excused.
Senator Inoue.
Present.
Senator Kanuha. Senator Keohuka Lole.
Excused.
Senator Kidani.
Excused.
Senator Kim. Senator Lee.
Excused.
Senator McKelvey. Senator Moriwaki.
Present.
Senator Rhodes. Senator Richards.
Here.
Senator San Buenaventura. Senator Shimabukuro. Senator Wakai. Mr. President.
Present.
20 present, 5 excused.
Thank you. The chair has read the journal of the preceding day and approves the same. Are there any introductions this morning? Senator McKelvey.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. I want to go ahead and introduce John to everybody with my office staff. I really look forward to meeting that person he was talking about someday. But anyway, John is joined by my incredible office team, starting with Wendy Wilson. If you please stand up and be recognized. Beth McKenzie and Hulu Umimaki. Aloha, welcome to the State Senate, and thank you again for everything you do.
Well, and if I were grading, I'd grade the contemplation A+. Further introduction, Senator DeCoit.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, today we have with us representatives from the Hawaii Automobile Dealers Association who are here at the State Capitol for their annual Auto Dealers Day. Please join me in welcoming to the Senate in the gallery Brandon Campbell from Carmart Automotive, here today from Maui, Ryan Takada from New City Nissan, Jerry Romano from Windward Dodge, Stan Masamitsu from Tony Group, Brad Nicolai from JN Automotive, Gabby Soderholm from Soderholm Bus, Wayne DeLuz from Big Island Hyundai, here today from Hawaii Island, Keone Hansen from Infinity of Honolulu and Kauai, Russ Wong from Aloha Kia, Mike Stobner from Honda, Pete Mike with Hada, and the Hada Executive Director, Melissa Palvasek. If you would please stand. Oh, thank you. Can we all welcome them to the Senate? And Mr. President, if I may be permitted to a few more introductions.
Please proceed.
Thank you. Today, hopefully you all know it is the 7th Annual Tourism Day at the State Capitol. I am honored as the chair of your Committee on Energy, Economic Development, and Tourism. I'm happy to introduce the team behind our tourism authority and industry. Up in the gallery, we have Daniel Naho'opi, interim president and CEO of the Hawaii Tourism Authority, along with Kalani Ka'ana'ana, and I believe Iliha is somewhere running around. Mufi Hanneman, chair of the HTA board and president of the Hawaii Lodging and Tourism Association. Tom Mullen from HVCB, along with Karen Wataru from HVCB. Malia Sanders from NAHA. Kuhio Lewis, CNHA. Tyler Gomes from Kilohana. Terry Orton with the Hawaii Convention Center, along with Lisa Paulson from the Maui Hotel and Lodging Association, as well as our winner from the USA Today. Thank you for being here. And upstairs, I saw earlier DBED Director Jimmy Tokioka, DBED Deputy Director Dane Wicker, of course HTA Board Member David Arakawa, and I believe we have our Vice Chair Mahina Paishan Duwart from HTA as well. Oh, and there you are, Mufi.
They're
if you
just
guys
not
would please
standing
stand.
up, Senator DeCoit. They're not taking instructions.
I know. Come on, you guys, work with me. If you guys could please stand, and if we could give them a warm welcome to the Senate. See, Terry came in standing already, and there's Terry Horton. So thank you for being here, and if I may insert the names from both of the different groups into the journal.
So ordered. Further
you.
introductions, Senator Moriwaki.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. President, I want to take a moment to introduce teachers from Stevenson Middle School's 8th grade class. Please stand and remain standing until I've called your name, and please hold your applause until all names are called. Dr. Andrea Bernadette Pratt, Ms. Deborah Funakawa, Mr. Julian Bruce Lee, Mr. Daniel Yada, and all the 8th graders from Stevenson School. Aloha to all of you and welcome to your Senate. Mr. President, I ask that their names be entered into the journal. Thank you.
If you submit a list of names to the clerk, so ordered. Do we have further introductions? Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, we are in the midst of superheroes. You may think of them as Spider-Man, Captain America, Wonder Woman, but they're all part of the avenging team known as the YMCA. They are led by Greg Walby. Welcome. They're here and led by Greg Walby, CEO of the Y of Honolulu, and he's here with his team, as well as those members from the Maui Family Y and Hawaii Island. Welcome to the state capitol.
Further introductions? Senator Hashimoto.
Thank you, Mr. President. I do want to introduce, I know he stood up as a part of the last group, but I do want to call out Mr. Mike Morrison from the Maui Family YMCA. He actually is going to be retiring in the next month after 25 years of service. So welcome to your Senate, Mike. Thanks for being here.
Further introductions? If not, Senator Moriwaki.
Thank you, Mr. President. It is an honor to extend a warm aloha and welcome to members from 2 outstanding organizations that have left an indelible mark on our local and global business landscape. Today, we have the distinct pleasure of acknowledging the Hawaii chapter of the Taiwanese Chamber of Commerce North America, or the TCCNA. Accepting this legislative honor are Mr. Jack Chi, TCCNA's president. You want to stand? And Mr. John Ho, TCNA's commissioner. Established in 1988 as a nonprofit organization, TCCNA has become a robust multinational force with members in 115 major metropolitan areas in North America and globally. Presently, the TCCNA has 32 local chapters, forming a coalition with over 16,500 Taiwanese business members who have collectively provided more than 150,000 jobs in their local communities. TCCNA's commitment to fostering economic growth and creating a significant workforce on our side of the globe is truly epic and noteworthy. So now you may, oh, you just sat already, so mahalo. Next, we have the privilege of welcoming members from the Hawaii chapter of the Global Federation of Chinese Businesswomen, represented by its president, Joanne Shea. And its honorary president, Celine Wong. Please stand to be recognized. Established in 1994 as a nonprofit organization, the Global Federation of Chinese Businesswomen has evolved into a powerful multinational force. With a membership of 86 worldwide chapters, its dedication in fostering economic prosperity and creating significant workforce opportunities globally is truly commendable. Establishment of the Federation's Hawaii chapter in 1996 marked a pivotal moment in the collaborative efforts to strengthen international business ties here in Hawaii. The Federation has engaged in vital charitable initiatives, including donations to our schools of thousands of masks during the pandemic, to Maui Strong Fund, and deployment of relief volunteers to Maui Kuakini Medical Center and the Palolo Chinese Home. Thank you. As we welcome our distinguished guests from these incredible organizations, may we also recognize the supporters in the gallery, including our delegates from the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Honolulu, Director General Richard Lin, and Nicole Yu Chen Wang. We also have the Chinese businesswomen, San San Su, Jenny Lee, Jenny Tung, Jenny Ho, Jenny Lin, and the Taiwanese Chambers of Commerce, Sam Lin and Charles Tsai. Mahalo, welcome to the Senate. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Any further introductions? If not, I would ask our guests, if you give us 7 minutes and sit patiently in the chair, we will be finished, and then we'd like to take some pictures with you here on the floor. Madam Clerk.
Governor's Message Number 6 makes a correction to Governor's Message Number 4, which requested expeditious consideration of Senate Bill 582, Senate Draft 2.
File.
On page 2, Introduction of Measures, Senate Concurrent Resolution Numbers 52 to 90, and Senate Resolution Numbers 40 to 76 for referral to committee.
So ordered.
On page 3, third reading.
If there are no objections from the members, we will be taking third reading on consent.
Standing Committee Report Number 3061, third reading of House Bill 159, Senate Draft 1, relating to liquor licenses.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
20 ayes.
Thank you. HB 159 SD1 passes third reading.
Referrals and re-referrals.
Referrals and re-referrals are made in accordance with the supplemental orders of the day that may be filed later today.
No further business, Mr.
Are
President.
there any announcements today? Senator Gabbard.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, hemp, hemp, hooray. Please join me and our co-host, Senator Richards, and also Rep. Gates and Rep. Kahalo in room 423 for lunch. That includes you and your staff. They'll be serving bentos until 1:30. So that's today. And secondly, if you happen to be in Maui tomorrow, please stop by Senator McKelvey's place because he needs some help blowing out his 56 candles on his birthday cake. Happy birthday to you, Senator McKelvey. Aloha.
Any further announcements? Senator Decoit.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to also remind everybody that every year we do the Easter Basket Drive for the many different organizations that supports parents and children, as well as the Salvation Army. So this year, the Easter Basket Drive will be set for March 27th. If you could help and be so kind as to help support them. All baskets will be turned in by March 27th at the auditorium at the chamber level. So thank you. Mahalo.
Thank you. Further announcements? If not, the chair has one. Today is the last day for the introduction of Senate concurrent resolutions and Senate resolutions. The deadline is 4:30 p.m. this afternoon. Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I move that the Senate stand in recess, leaving the journal open until 4:30 p.m. For the receipt of Senate concurrent resolutions and Senate resolutions, and I further move that the Senate reconvene at 11:30 a.m. on Monday, March 11th.
Senator Decoit.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. If there are no objections from the members, the Senate will stand in recess, leaving the journal open until 4:30 p.m. and will reconvene at 11:30 a.m. on Monday.